it's got an incredible soundtrack. Just wondering what your favourite song of the 90s is, and sort of what memories you have of that time in your life.
I think probably... Oh, that's a tough one. Favourite song of the 90s. I'm gonna have to pick one from the movie. I'd have to go for Loaded by Primal Scream, which opens the movie. Because I remember hearing it came out in 1990, and I remember hearing it on the UK Top 40. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I was cool enough at that time when I was like 16. I wasn't quite reading The Enemy at that time. I was probably sort of more interested in like 60s stuff that my parents had, or what was in the top 40. But I think actually that song was then sort of actually a gateway to indie music for me. So I'm going to say that one. And I think also because it still sounds fantastic, and that we have it blaring out in the movie is a good way to open.
I was a big Happy Mondays fan, so, their album Squirrel and G-Man, I still listen to it today. I think even though I'm not someone who looks back, I'm not someone who's necessarily nostalgic, I think even though music is made at a time, it is timeless, and it has that wonderful thing that it can transport you back. So, Stone Roses, I went to Spike Island, so listening to Fool's Gold on this soundtrack, it's like, yes, I'm there,
Stone Roses, particularly because we mentioned them in Shaun of the Dead, and there was the debate about their first and second albums, and it was great to finally have a song of theirs included in our soundtrack. Nick and I both loved the Sundays album, Reading, Writing and Arithmetic, and to have Here's Where the Story Ends in there was a real treat. And
Sixpence None the Richer, that's in there.
Is it?
Yeah, Kiss Me's in there.
The Silver Bullet track, 20 Seconds to Comply, was always one of my favourites back in the day, and to have that score a fight was a joy. And we really wanted that track, and we were worried about it because there are certain samples in there which might have been... I remember on the set of Star Trek, I told Peter Weller about, have you heard this track, 20 Seconds to Comply? It's got bits of Robocop, and he's like, is it? And I'm like, I'm going to call my agent. I was like, oh God, what have I done? But yeah, it was a joy to listen to music while we were writing it, and to compile essentially Gary's compilation tape to score it.